Good morning and happy Tuesday morning, manna gathering people. We are here on this Tuesday morning to receive our good stuff from God that we gather together to receive every morning. And I am here with Psalm 46. I had to think about that for a minute. Psalm 46:10 again this morning on this Tuesday. Remember, we are working on being still, being silent, taking a break from life that is always on the go. I hope you took some moments yesterday on your Monday to slow down, to pay attention, to listen. It's a practice that has to be cultivated. It definitely doesn't come easy as creatures of production that we have been conditioned to be. So we are in Psalm 46:10, being reminded to be still. Hear these words in the Common English Bible translation we have for us today. That's enough. Now know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations, all the nations. I am exalted throughout the world. Y'all know that I am a runner and I also coach runners on the side. And I have to remind myself, as much as I have to remind all the runners that I coach, that rest is a very important and vital part of training. Your body needs a rest day. In life, also, we need rest days. I know many of us don't have the luxury of having a whole day to rest and to retreat and to recuperate, but we have to make it a priority to carve out the time we do have, the moments of rest every day that we can snag here and there, to step out again from life in the fast lane, to pay attention, to listen, to slow down, to make room for God in our lives. Sometimes I will be out for a run on a day that my body's just not up for it. Or one of my runners will be in the middle of a terrible workout and just trying to push themselves and it's going nowhere. And I'll just have to say to them, enough, enough, enough. I'll say it to myself on some days, enough, Jerry Catherine. Let's put a stop to it. There is no reason to push when we are absolutely running on fumes and really not make any progress and probably heading more towards an injury or a setback than anything when we're running like that. There's a life parallel to that kind of training. When that happens in training, there is a life parallel. We get to such points in our lives. We all have them. But too often we don't listen to our bodies, our souls, our minds when it's telling us we need a break. We just keep going and going and going like we are the Energizer Bunny and we are banging on our drums and we are going and going and going and powering through life like we don't need a breath, like we don't need a break, that we can champion and muster up all the strength to get through everything. But the reality is we can't. We do, in fact, need rest and breaks and stepping away from it all. Rest is an important part of life, just as rest is an important part of any athlete's training, not just in running, I would suspect. When you've had enough, if you're at that point now, it's okay to stop, to take a break, to rest, to breathe, to allow yourself to recuperate. God has actually given us permission. Actually, God commanded us to work rest into our lives, to stop and to turn to God, to come to God with all the stuff and all the people we've all had enough of. Try it this week. Try to work rest into your day, to just be, to listen, to commune with God. In God, you will find rest, and it will do your soul and your body and your mind a whole lot of good. So just do it. Take a rest day. Take a rest moment. Commune with God. See you tomorrow.